A yummy, sumptuous, and nonetheless beautiful pizza in order to start off this edition of Talk Vietnam. Now, pizza, as we all know, comes all the way from Italy, but this particular pizza has a Japanese twist and uses Vietnamese ingredients. And what is so special about these pizza are the people behind it. It is a journey of a Japanese couple that left their corporate jobs in order to start up a chain of restaurants here across Vietnam. We'll get a chance to learn more about their journey as well as the story of Pizza 4P'S.
8 restaurants all across Vietnam, 5 in Ho Chi Minh City, 2 in Hanoi, and 1 in Da Nang, in the heart of the city's main business districts. Fully booked most of the time, with tens of thousands of diners each month. That is a dream for any F&B business in Vietnam, especially those around for only 7 years, like Pizza 4P'S. Looking at Pizza 4P'S nowadays, one cannot imagine the chain was started humbly from Yosuke Masuko's small idea of making pizza in his home's backyard in Kichijoji, Tokyo. Together with his wife Sanae Takasugi and friends, they have turned that idea into one of the most successful chains of restaurants in Vietnam. Pizza 4P'S now has been praised in the New York Times, BBC, and by well-known food critics around the world for top-notch quality pizza and service.
Hello, Masuko and Sunny. Thank you so much for joining Talk Vietnam. Congratulations on your 8th restaurant of Pizza 4P launching today on Hai Ba Trung Street in Ho Chi Minh City. Tell us a little bit about your feelings. You know, this is your 8th restaurant after such a short time of kind of developing Pizza 4P.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're so excited to having it today. To finally we could open the grand opening to here. Yeah, but for us it's not so short time to build the 8th store. Yes, and then see having it today is a kind of long journey for us already.
This all started about 14 years ago from the hobby of making pizza. Can you share with us a little bit about kind of where your love for pizza started?
Yeah. At the beginning, it's just by chance. Actually, at that time, my ex-girlfriend asked me to make a pizza oven. It was long time secret.
No, this time already I knew it already. So no secret at all already.
Yes.
So the group of my friends got together. They are working in different fields, and every weekend we gather to build the pizza oven by our hand.
Oh,
and
wow.
Got muddy and dirty like kids. Then after pizza oven completed, the pizza party began. And every weekend, friends invite friends. Then the party gathered around the pizza oven.
Yes.
Then our friends made their original pizza.
Wow.
Then shared to others. And they chatted whose pizza tasted the best.
Like a compete each other.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Then all people are connected. Then turn everyone into friends.
Yes. Do you remember your first pizza that you made?
Yeah, I never had that.
I think it was like okonomiyaki.
Ah, yes, yes.
Which means like anything we put.
Anything you put on.
Yeah, everything we put.
That's
and
the best thing about pizza, though. You can put
yes.
anything in it.
But taste was awful at the first time. At the beginning.
Yes.
But we discover how we can improve. Then we are very fascinated. Like magic we can call magic of pizza and magic of the pizza oven.
Yes.
I changed the
Connecting people to people
Exactly.
immediately.
Yeah, it sounded very fun, you know, like a competition to see who can make the best pizza. From then on, where did your journey take you next? I mean, from when did you have this idea of kind of developing it into a business?
The pizza party I mentioned last about 6 months. until that time we have to break the oven because of the government took that land.
Oh.
But 6 months, every weekend we had a party.
Yes.
Then my best friend also joined to build the pizza oven. Then that was really big impact to him, like changed his entire life.
Yes.
He was film director,
Okay.
commercial film director that time, but because he really fascinated by pizza oven and pizza party, so he changed his career to pizza chef.
That's really interesting. From film director to pizza chef.
Yes. Then he worked for one of the most popular pizza restaurant
Wow.
in Japan for
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
But at that time, we of course like often talked. In one day, maybe we want to open pizza restaurant
Yes.
together.
But
Then-
of course you didn't. You probably didn't imagine that.
Yeah, we couldn't imagine it. She couldn't imagine
Actually,
even.
we never.
Yes.
So after we came to Vietnam, I didn't imagine that I will independent of the pizza.
Oh, really?
No. Okay.
But I couldn't find any pizza which I like.
Yes.
At that moment in Vietnam.
So I start to think, why not
Make your own.
Yes.
Yosuke Masuko studied sociology and film in England and Australia, while Sanae Takasugi studied Chinese politics and new media in Japan. Searching for a way to improve his business acumen, Yosuke approached Cyber Agent, which specializes in investments in internet-related startups, about opening a branch in Hanoi. In 2008, he moved to Hanoi as country director of the Tokyo headquartered firm. At that time, Sanae Takasugi also worked for the media unit at Cyber Agent. They met while working in Japan and decided to quit in 2011 to start chasing their own dreams, following a saying, "What makes this world exciting is nothing but your own mind."
So I understand that you both had stable jobs at Cyber Agent Ventures. Why did you decide to leave that stable corporate job in order to pursue a more freelance life?
When I was 22, 23 years old, I like to go to the camping. So I like the outdoor activities.
Yes.
Our first date was also camping.
Oh, that's sweet.
Camping.
Accidentally.
Really? You weren't supposed to go on a camping trip together.
Yes, then one day I wanted to make an eco resort. That was my dream.
Yes.
Then I didn't have enough confidence.
Yes.
But after I worked as a venture capitalist, I had kind of confidence to start myself. So we've talked about what we can do in the future for our life work, something creative. Then the memory of pizza party
Came to
came to. Then we
We decided that that is a maybe good start to like the first step to become to the like,
to like doing your
to
own business, a startup.
Yeah.
in a way. You know, from that idea of having your own pizza place, your pizzeria here in Vietnam, what happened next? You know, do you remember your first restaurant? How difficult was it setting up a new restaurant in Vietnam?
First of all, the location.
We've seen more than 100.
The location, the property.
Wow,
Yes,
more than
then-
100 locations.
Yes. Then finally we found that the current, the original, the Letanton, the
Yes.
raised one. Yes. So first difficulty is finding the location, and then after that, everything. Like we don't know about the construction license or the government.
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of regulation we don't any.
Yes, all of the administrative stuff.
Yes. And then we spent a lot of time to develop our own recipe.
Yes.
Yes, that part is not like difficult, but we had fun a lot there.
Yeah, you had a lot of fun. You obviously had help along the way from your friend Yoshi, and did you get any other kind of inspiration or help from other people in developing the recipes?
Yes, a lot. We actually, during the developing our original pizza, we invite our Vietnamese friend into our home. At that moment, we lived together with Yossi and then cheese craftsman, the Kay, and then us, our family, and we lived together. We shared the one house, and then we invite a lot of Vietnamese friends to tasting the which kind of ingredient or which kind of sauce, paste, they like.
Yes.
So
A lot of experimenting.
yes, similar to the original pizza party.
Some special pizzas of Pizza 4P's are signature ones, including burrata Parma ham, burrata anchovy tomato. Classic Italian ones consist of margherita, Milano salami, and chorizo margherita. In addition to house-made cheese, Pizza 4P's also offers original ones, such as salmon sashimi, smoked cheese seafood, spicy tomato sauce, teriyaki chicken, Japanese ginger pork pizza, you name it. Recently, Pizza 4P's launched pizza with cha ka, or fish turmeric dill sauce, a dish that combines cheese and shrimp paste in one.
Let's go back to the name Pizza 4P. Why was it 4P?
The 4P's stand for 4P's.
Yeah, so it's not only 4 P's, in terms of 4P, but also 4 P's.
Yes. 4P's. At the beginning, our vision is make the world smile 4P's.
Yes.
And then our mission is delivering world, sharing happiness. So to achieve that kind of make the world the better place with the full of the smile. So we try to delivering world, sharing happiness in Pizza 4P's restaurant. It's there.
It's a full experience when people come to eat at your restaurant. It's not only about eating the pizza, but enjoying the atmosphere, sharing good food with friends, right?
Yeah.
And when people are happy, when they eat well, they will be happy, and it will be a more peaceful and happy world. Is that what you're aiming towards?
Near the exact truth. So not only for the customer, we believe that once we are a member, see their customers smile, they got the positive energy from the customer again.
Exactly.
So you're that kind of a positive circle. We want to build.
Yes. Now, in the beginning, in that first restaurant, you invested about $100,000 US in that first restaurant. What kind of happened next? What are some of the hurdles that you had to overcome in order to expand your horizons?
We had a difficulty of the management people.
Yes.
How to manage Vietnamese people. We kind of force our way to Vietnamese. Has to be like this. But so many members quit.
Yes, it didn't work,
easily.
right?
So we kind of
We learn
from
that their experience.
We failed a lot.
Yes.
Then we learned from them. So
we know of course we are Japanese, and then here is Vietnam.
Yes.
Over there is a big differences
In
between the
culture.
culture. So that is not. This is correct. Not this. This is not correct. Not like that. So we try to build something the alternative.
Yes.
Our solution.
And so that there can be a communication between both sides.
Yes. So, but at the beginning we don't. Even for us, is a kind of totally. Everything is first time. So even the F&B business as well. So we don't know about what is a correct solution. So we try to something force our way, but that is not. So we learn little by little, and we try to find the solution together.
Yes, but I believe you, currently still have a very detailed and very strict kind of process when it comes to choosing the people that work for you. Can you talk a little bit about that process?
We very care about the detail, because that is a kind of a precious things from the Japanese culture. So So that kind of like a good things we want to keep it, and then try to explain them the why we care about that detail. And if but they can understand if behind that there is a story or there is a reason. They got the that's why we should be care about that detail. So like each like not only the design or something, but each recipe, like a pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, we decide we have some rules to how to topping.
Yes.
And each pizza.
How
Yes.
to put the cheese when
Mission,
customer
yeah.
number of the customer is 6, when customer is number of is 8, how to cut the 6, how to
yes.
cut 8, even
Yes.
for the topping, like the one bite, how big is it? So we
That's true.
estimate.
So each kind of bite or each slice has a piece of everything.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, it's attention to detail that will ultimately mean the satisfaction of the customer.
Yes. Also, we do like to do like a sharing happiness. So we want like a pizza. We want our pizza shared to the
The
many
same
people.
amount of happiness
Yeah.
to everyone. Yeah.
As we grow up, since we all grow up. No makeup.
You can feel the team spirit and hospitality as soon as you enter a Pizza 4P'S restaurant. From the cooks who prepare each pizza like it's a work of art, and the waitstaff who ensure each dish is full of love and flavor for customers of all ages, to the owners who work non-stop to improve quality and service. In order to bring customers top quality service, the staff must undergo training for months following Japanese standards. They're trained in customer service as well as in every detail.
Thú vị nhất là làm việc được làm bánh pizza. Anh Duy Sàn đặt ra những tiêu chuẩn rất là cao, phải tuân thủ những điều đó. Điều đó em nghĩ là cực kỳ quan trọng, bởi vì nó ảnh hưởng đến khách hàng. Cụ thể như ví dụ một cái bánh thì phải là đế vàng, giòn, viền phồng và topping ở trên tất cả đều nướng chảy ra hết, tất cả mọi thứ. Ở pizza 4P em thích sự sáng tạo trong cả món ăn, vấn đề trang trí tất cả mọi thứ. Và một cái nữa là không gian mở. Không gian mở ở đây là khách hàng được tiếp xúc với nhân viên làm. Khách hàng có thể thấy được tận mắt cái bánh mình làm ra như thế nào. Khi mà khách hàng mà cảm ơn bọn em hoặc là khen bọn em cái gì đó, bọn em cảm thấy rất là hạnh phúc cái gì đó.
What makes the staff here happy is the team is like a big family, not just between the staff themselves, but also between staff and customers.
Đối với người Nhật thì họ rất là chú trọng về cái phần mà thân thiện với khách hàng, niềm nở với khách hàng. Dạ, không khí làm việc đây rất là thoải mái, giống như là gia đình vậy. Tụi em không có nghĩ là mình đi làm mà giống như là mình đang ở nhà vậy đó. Khi khách đến thì giống như là người thân mình quay trở về và mình phục vụ họ một cách rất là thoải mái, chân thành nhất thôi, chứ không phải là gọi là khách hàng với nhân viên hoặc là khách hàng đến ăn gì hết.
In keeping with Japanese culture, the work environment also follows high standards. These include being on time and paying attention to detail. Another thing that brings the team closer is trusting one another. Taokia Oku, the restaurant manager, was one of the first to join the startup. His journey with Pizza 4P'S began when Masuko, his former colleague, shared his passion and vision for Pizza 4P'S.
Restaurant business is all about people. So we train the staff every day and make sure all the staff work as a professional. We're not sure if the Pizza 4P'S is going to be successful or not, but it's all about people. So when I talked to him, I felt his passion about the business and also the restaurant. So that's got me interested.
When you started out in 2011, you said there wasn't any pizza that you found that was good, but obviously now there are more. And do you have a special kind of strategy in order to keep going?
Basically, we don't do marketing yet so much.
Advertising things we don't do, yes. But we just more focus on the keep quality
Yes.
of our standard in each branches. So that's much more
That's much more important to you.
Meeting with customer satisfaction is most effective advertisement.
Exactly. So we made the effort a lot for the gathering the feedback from the customer. So
Yes.
that's we put our a customer survey in each restaurant, so that we can get the feedback at that time. So also we can find some improvement as a day by day.
I remember these forms. I've filled out before. No, they are the ones that will help you to make your service better and to make your food quality better.
Yes, approximately 20,000 survey a month we can
Wow.
get. That is really helpful for
Yes.
us to find all the issues and improvement.
Exactly. Now let's talk a little bit about the ingredients that you use. Obviously, you are building up an F&B service here in Vietnam, so most of the ingredients you use are Vietnamese. Can you talk a little bit about where your ingredients are sourced from?
Yeah, when we think about how we can make our customer happy, it automatically comes to commitment to the ingredients.
Yes.
So we have the concept farm to table. Our priority is taste to meet customers.
Makes customer smile.
Yes.
What gave you the idea to start a cheese factory?
When you open first restaurant, cheese is key essential ingredients
In pizza.
In pizza when we want to serve our ideal pizza. But at that time, nobody made fresh cheese in Vietnam. Aside from the import, which we cannot serve the fresh because it takes 3-5 days already. So the conclusion is to
Make your own cheese.
own cheese.
And I'm sure imported cheese are also very expensive. I mean, in the long run, for your business, it wasn't going to be sustainable. Tell us about your cheese factory in Dalat. What is it like?
The first we set up the cheese factory in Ho Chi Minh.
Okay.
Yeah, the
First,
same
maybe
restaurant. Inside the restaurant.
Inside the
More
restaurant.
like not factory, like a level.
Level.
We didn't even know how to
make cheese. Yes.
So we wrote a letter to cheese craftsman in Japan, but nobody answered.
Yeah, they
So-
refuse.
So at the end we had to check the YouTube.
Yes. YouTube. How to make cheese.
Yes, yes.
How did your first cheese turn out?
Actually, at the beginning, there were not cheese at all. Like we can not cheesy like this, and
Just kind of-
it melts like everything. You cannot hang anything. Yeah.
It took 3 to 6 months to
perfect
produce
it.
the cheese.
Yes. And at first you made mozzarella. Is
Yeah,
that right?
mozzarella.
Yes.
Then after 2 years, we didn't satisfied with the quality of milk, which is the key ingredient of
Yes.
the cheese. Then we could find the good quality of the milk in Dalat because of
Dalat.
the climate.
Yes.
So that's why we moved to Dalat to get better quality of milk.
Better quality of milk,
Yes.
and that's where you get your milk in order to make the cheese.
But even after that, we had a contracted farm.
Yes.
But even though we couldn't satisfied with the quality, so we decided to buy own cows. We had own cows
Oh yes.
at our farm, only like 15 cows to test.
Yes.
What kind of feeding is good for.
Milk.
Wow.
How affect for the milk quality?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've become a little bit of an expert now in the agricultural scene as well.
Everything is connected. It's difficult.
Yes.
Like feeding is connected to soil, and soil is connected.
How to make the cows the most happy, so
Yes.
they could create good milk, right? Yes.
Dan Duong Town, a 1-hour drive from Dalat City. Masuko and his team spend lots of time visiting farms in Dalat to inspect the business, talk with farmers, and see how they raise cows before sending out products to customers. They follow the concept of from farm to table. Every day, milk is brought to the cheese factory to make the cheese. At the factory, product development and improvement are strictly followed to ensure the best products for customers. Close attention is also given to daily production and quality control.
We want our artisans to learn about cheese. They must understand it. This is the first and most important step. They taste the cheeses for themselves. They get a feeling for the cheeses we make. The learning process begins like this. We focus on cheese, but more importantly, on the milk itself. We use high-quality milk from Dalat to safely produce our cheeses.
Bởi vì là thực phẩm đặt khâu vệ sinh hàng đầu. Thì tất cả các nhân viên khi mà vào xưởng là phải qua một hệ thống thay đổi trang phục. Rồi cứ 45 phút chúng ta phải vệ sinh tay một lần, xịt alcohol. Tất cả dụng cụ là trước khi sử dụng phải trụng với nước sôi hoàn toàn. Học cho người Nhật đó là chúng ta học được một cái cách làm việc rất là phải chăm chỉ và có trách nhiệm, tinh thần trách nhiệm cao. Bởi vì thực phẩm nếu như mà chúng ta không có trách nhiệm làm chỉ cần sơ sẩy một chút xíu thì ảnh hưởng rất là lớn, ảnh hưởng tới khách hàng, như vậy là không tốt. Nên chúng tôi phải tuân thủ theo điều đó và làm ngày càng hoàn thiện bản thân mình hơn.
Launched in 2011, the initial purpose of the cheese factory was to produce mozzarella for the restaurant. However, now there are more than 20 artisans each day producing 8 different cheeses, including mozzarella, bocconcini, burrata, camembert, ricotta, and mascarpone to provide for their restaurant as well as supermarkets and shops all around the country.
As we said, there's different types of varieties of cheese, so I'm very excited to try some of these cheese if possible.
Yes, great, thank you.
Wow, a whole platter. This is a huge platter. Can you share with us, can you introduce a little bit about the types of cheese?
Yes.
This is all made in the cheese factory.
Yes, all kind of our house-made cheese. Yes, so this is a camembert, house-made camembert
yes.
cheese, and this is a burrata.
Burrata, yes, the famous burrata.
Yes. And this is a mozzarella cheese.
Yes.
And this is a scamorza.
Mimosa?
And this is a raclette.
Yes,
And then this is a we cook a little bit our camembert cheese with house-made mascarpone middle. With hands, that's the mascarpone.
Yes, that's one of my favorite ones.
Oh,
so good.
And please try.
Yes, I will try the one closest to me first, which is camembert with a bit of apple. Enjoy. I'm a big cheese fan, so it's very good. Among these different types of cheese, which one is the most difficult to make?
It's I think burrata.
Burrata.
Yes, so this burrata is made same like a mozzarella cheese. Surrounded the outside is a kind of same as a mozzarella cheese. The inside we have a fresh cream with some like a thread of the card. The color card is the cheese. So we make it this shape is a very technical. Yes, the skill. Needed skill to making the
exactly.
Because we need to do very fast and make it very beautiful.
Very beautiful. So the burrata, which Sunny says is one of the most difficult cheeses to make. What is so special about it for me as a customer is when it's put on a pizza. And then it comes out to your plate and the waiter cuts it and it opens like into a bloom with pieces of burrata coming onto each piece, and it's the same bloom that kind of melts in your mouth. It's heaven. Very, very nice.
Another core value of Pizza 4P'S is its commitment to quality ingredients. The concept farm to table, which promotes serving safe and fresh foods directly from producer to consumer, has been applied since the restaurant started operation. Tin Sing Farm, located in Dongduang Town, Dalat City, provides the restaurant with organic, fresh vegetables, notably rocket, a leafy green used in many Pizza 4P's dishes. The farm follows a process that ensures benefits for the producer, consumer, as well as nature.
Thì ở đây là một cái trang trại hữu cơ khép kín, tức là đây là có trại bò, rồi có cái chỗ để nuôi cấy vi sinh, rồi đồng thời là thu lại những cái nước sữa của anh ấy để tiếp tục tưới lại cho cánh đồng. Cái nước sữa thì khi mà anh ấy chế một số các cái phô mai ấy, thì nó sẽ còn chỉ lấy được protein thôi, còn rất nhiều các chất khác là không lấy hết. Thì như vậy là thay vì thải ra môi trường thì mình lấy lại tưới trên đồng ruộng. Cái cây thì nó sẽ khỏe hơn và nó sẽ cứng hơn và nó có cái vị ăn nó ngon hơn. Cái quan trọng nhất là cái làm sao mà khép kín được giữa hai bên với nhau, còn một cái bên thứ ba nữa là môi trường, thì cái đấy rất là quan trọng.
Starting from a passion to ensure high quality foods for its customers, Pizza 4P'S Farm has become much more than this purpose. It is the secret to their delicious dishes and a pioneer of the farm-to-table concept in Vietnam.
How has it been kind of working with Vietnamese farmers, the farmers in Đà Lạt?
Some are very good. We couldn't imagine how good they are. Some are difficult to work with.
Yeah. Some years it's very difficult to making a trust relationship between it takes a time.
Yeah, we need time to build a
Build
trust
kind of
relationship.
confidence between one another, and obviously with food quality, it has to be long term, and it has to be something that you have to continually check and keep up the standard with. Now, one of the things that you try to embody in your whole kind of business is the spirit of Japanese hospitality. It's omotenashi. For people who don't know, can you please share a little bit about omotenashi? What does it mean, and how important is it for your business?
The omotenashi is the kind of Japanese hospitality spirit. The service mind, hospitality mind, comes from the bottom of like a heart. So that I do these things because I want
To be happy.
Yeah, to be happy. Like more. If I invite my family to Vietnam, so I prepare a lot of things to make my family to happy. So that is there is no like condition because you're beautiful or because the customer is rich. Yeah,
exactly.
Yes, no matter that. We want to make people happy, so we're willing to do.
I understand. So it's almost like a spirit of service and hospitality. Even though it's a business and even though it's a service, you are giving your all in order to make your customer happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, as if they were your own family.
Yes. So that why not only for in like a restaurant, not only for the restaurant members, but also we like supporting office members. Also we want them to have omotenashi spirit. So that's the your internal communication. Also having with omotenashi spirit is a kind of a good like a culture, company culture to build.
Yes.
In 2011, when Pizza 4P'S restaurant first opened, up to 90% of customers were Japanese. But within 6 months, the food quickly became popular with Westerns.
The lightness, there's not so much on it. I like that, yes. And I can see what's on it, and I know it's fresh.
The bread is very crispy, and the cheese tastes very good, very light taste.
Perfect.
I like the crispy bread and then the soft cheese. It's a nice combination.
But what makes Masuko proud is that his passion for food has led him and his team to create a menu that suits the taste of locals. And now, 70% of the chain's diners are Vietnamese.
Đã biết trước là Pizza 4P là của anh người Nhật, thì em rất là thích cái mô hình của anh ấy ở Việt Nam, tại vì nó rất là mới so với các mô hình pizza khác, nó rất là ngon tại vì nó là sự kết hợp, em so với các loại pizza mà em thử, em thấy được nó là sự kết hợp giữa Âu và Á.
The restaurant has also received positive feedback across media, including big review websites. But Pizza 4P'S is more than a restaurant that serves delicious food. It aims to be a special oasis where customers can feel the excitement of leaving behind the ordinary, yet feel comfortable at the same time. The restaurant's cozy atmosphere, thoughtfully designed by the founders, sums it all up. Everything at Pizza 4P'S is done with its motto in mind, delivering wow, sharing happiness.
What are some of your goals for the next 10 years? What's your big vision for Pizza 4P? Will there be many more restaurants? Will it develop beyond Vietnam maybe?
So our vision is make the world smile for peace.
Yes.
To achieve that, of course we need to more develop in Vietnam, but we want to also expand to overseas,
Yes.
Regionally, and even developing country.
2040, we want to achieve their big target. It's like a 10% of the world population. We want to make smile.
Yes, with pizza.
Yes.
If you just think back 7 years ago, you started out in a very quite small restaurant. You made your own oven. Everything started out very rustic. And now, you are the owner of a chain of restaurants that's huge in Vietnam. What advice would you have for other people starting out there, not only in the F&B services, but starting up, their own business, their own venture, saying goodbye to their stable job to start something new?
We are still small, so we cannot do otherwise. But we are lucky because we could find what we want and what we love, so that we can keep we can keep the motivation and passion because we love what we do.
Yes.
So most important things is to find
What you love or what you believe.
Yes, exactly.
Although they are busy at work, Yosuke and Sine always have spare time to take care of their small family in Vietnam. Now they have 2 children. One is 8 years old, the other is 3.
Vietnam is where everything has started for you both. What about Vietnam do you love?
For me, people and then environment.
Yes. The
Final.
relationship between the people is closer than Japan, we felt. I remember that the first time when she came to Vietnam as a first month, we took our baby to maybe 1-year-old baby to the supermarket.
At that moment, it was like only 7 months or something.
7 months.
7 months.
Yeah. This is your first child.
Yeah.
And we were shopping. Then one maybe 40 years old woman came to us. Then she said she can take care of the baby when
She
we
want
are
to carry. Yeah.
when we are shopping. So we gave the baby to her. Then we walk around. Then when we came back, we were very surprised that she giving the milk to her baby.
Yes.
By herself.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
At that time, she was shocked
Shocked. I shocked. Oh my God, my baby. Taking the.
because she
Other
kind of
women.
jealous.
But my daughter seems very satisfied with that. Oh my God, yeah.
But because it's come from kindness.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that is the one example.
Yes.
And sometimes our kids disappeared in lunchtime,
Yes.
and we looked for where, and daughter came back from the house next to.
Yeah, the neighbors.
Yeah, the neighbors, and asked where did you go? Then they had a lunch without saying anything. So that happened maybe in Japan 30 years ago.
Yes.
Maybe.
But no,
And nowadays in Japan we cannot find that kind of thing.
Yes.
So we were very happy
yes.
to
You like kind of the human connection
Yes.
and the
much.
relationship between people here.
It is.
Yes, that inspired you. What does Vietnam mean for you both as a family?
For me, like home, second home. Yeah.
Yes, it's your second
home.
home. Yes. It's a home for your family. I mean, you know, your first daughter basically has grown up here, and
Yeah.
your second daughter was born here.
Born here.
Do you feel like Vietnam provided you the opportunities in order to make a successful business?
Here, exactly. Yeah. Except the Vietnam, we couldn't achieve like this kind of like a journey. So yeah, this is the biggest opportunity for us. So Vietnam changed our life. Yeah, indeed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To you, Masako and Sunny. You have very bright smiles and very contagious smiles that you help to, transfer to other people. This love, this happiness, and this passion for pizza that you send out to not only the Vietnamese public but everyone that comes to your restaurant here in the country. I hope you the best of luck and success for your future endeavors, and we hope to see many more restaurants of Pizza 4P, not only in Vietnam, but across the world as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that has also wrapped up this edition of Talk Vietnam, where we got a chance to meet the founders of Pizza 4P, Masako and Sunny, and learn more about their inspiring journey of passing on the message of peace, love, and happiness, all through pizza and wonderful food. Thank you very much for joining us here in our Talk Vietnam. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.